Hello world, geriatric geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the 23rd of April 2023, Sunday. Hope you guys are doing good wherever you are. Hope you're staying safe. It's a beautiful day here in North Las Vegas. Um, like I said, this coming week is going to be amazing here in Vegas. So if you're thinking about making a trip, this is the time to do it. Um, so Friday, well, let me back up. I live literally 5 minutes away from Goodwill and Deseret thrift stores. Oh, and also a couple others that I rarely go to, but those two I go to a couple times a week. So, long story short, things are not looking great in the movie departments lately. It's just, I talked at Goodwill. In fact, the same guy does our movie restocking every day or every week. And I was talking to him a little bit about it, and he says donations have really come down here as of recently, probably the last month or so. So they're just now really Friday he said he didn't have anything to put out at all, which is kind of rare. So something weird's going on with the donation part of the movies and donations in general, apparently. Of course, here in North Las Vegas, Nevada in particular is gaining. We're getting people moving in more than we're losing people. So I think that's kind of part of it. You know, people get rid of stuff when they're moving, and they hold on to the stuff when they're staying. So that's kind of our situation, I think. And I think physical media in and of itself, the folks are just holding on to their stuff longer, and that's okay, except for the Disney stuff. Now, Disney stuff, of course, with streaming and all. That's also having an effect, but I would expect people to donate if they're streaming more. But recently here in this part of the world, not so much. But anyway, I went out Friday to two of my local stores and picked up a few things that I wanted to talk to you about, show you what I picked up. A couple things for when my grandkids come to visit. One thing that my wife wanted, and the rest stuff for my collection. So sit back, relax. We'll take about 15-20 minutes, and I'll show you what I picked up from Deseret and Goodwill. First up is the Deseret stuff. This is kind of for the grandkids, I guess, when they come in what I call my children's section. Tom and Jerry meet Sherlock Holmes original movie. This is kind of a Sherlock Holmes heavy haul, by the way. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Tom and Jerry meet Sherlock Holmes, the movie. This is not rated. It's 50 minutes long. It's from 2010. Sherlock Holmes in this movie was voiced by Michael York, and Professor Moriarty was voiced by Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell. That's right. Jewel heists around the city of London befuddle Scotland Yard, and the beautiful singer Red is framed for the crook. Only the legendary Sherlock Holmes can find the real thief with the help of his assistant, Dr. Watson, and of course Tom and Jerry. But finding clues and tracking the case will be elementary compared to keeping the peace between these raucous rivals as they scamper, scurry, scoot, and speed along the streets, alleys, and rooftops in the name of justice. Familiar friends Tuffy, Butch, Droopy, and many more cleverly, cleverly round out the motley crew of characters and possible suspects in this brilliant fusion of classic detection and energetic animation. Also has a special feature, how to draw Tom and Jerry. There you go. Tom and Jerry meet Sherlock Holmes. And keeping with the theme, I like documentaries, so this was Easy pickup for me. I've wanted, I like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's work, and especially Sherlock Holmes. So I picked up Elementary, My Dear Watson, the man behind Sherlock Holmes. That's right. This is a documentary. It's not rated, 120 minutes long, from 2009. Gaslights, horse-drawn carriages, a fog-filled London, and the rise of the British Empire all bring to mind the period of Jack the Ripper, Queen Victoria, and of course the enigmatic Sherlock Holmes. Sorry, I can't talk this morning. He is without doubt the most famous detective in print and on film. He has been with us for generations and is constantly remade and retold. He became more widely known than his author, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and thousands even believe he actually existed as a real man and lived in Baker Street, London. But there is another character in the stories that is often neglected and misunderstood, Dr. Watson. What is the secret of this seemingly unassuming man? Where did the influences used by Doyle come from? Is Watson a mirror to elements of Conan Doyle himself? The contemporary world of Sherlock Holmes was one of great change and hope, and yet also filled with war and fear. Did these influences help to form the plots and characters created by Doyle? In this fascinating new film by award-winning filmmaker and best-selling author Philip Gardner, and author of numerous books Brian Allen, we unlock the mysteries of Dr. Watson, the man behind Sherlock Holmes. Also, a bonus feature includes The Madness of Sherlock Holmes, a 75-minute feature. Can't wait to check that out. I am a big Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson person. Next up, the Sherlock Holmes collection. Now I believe I have 2 of these already in my collection, so this is going to another family member, but I wanted to pick it up for her. Sherlock Holmes collection. In this collection is The Hound of the Baskervilles, The Sign of 4, The Case of Whitechapel Vampire, and The Royal Scandal. Sherlock Holmes. The Hound of Baskervilles is from year 2000, and it's 90 minutes long. It's a crime drama, of course. These were all TV movies. The Sign of 4 is from 2001. It's 90 minutes long. The Case of the Whitechapel Vampire. Now, this is one I really wanted to see myself, so I'll probably watch that before I give it to my cousin. So, from year 2002, and it's 90 minutes long. And The Royal Scandal from 2001. It's 90 minutes long. The Case of the Whitechapel Vampire. Let me read that one. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson are now up against the unnatural forces of evil as an apparent vampire killer flies loose in London's impoverished Whitechapel district. As bizarre events unfold, Holmes also finds himself questioning what he holds most dear: logic. He may be a natural when it comes to solving crimes, but without divine intervention, how can he ever hope to solve one as unnatural as this? There you go. Let me know down below. Are you a Sherlock Holmes fan? Did you enjoy those mysteries? I did. And do. So I did not have this in my collection, and my wife said, please pick that up. I said, okay. I love Adam Sandler. I really do. Of course, Kristen Walken and Kate Beckinsale also. Adam Sandler and Click. This is PG-13 from 2006. It's 107 minutes long. Of course, it's a comedy. I enjoy Adam Sandler. My favorite of his is probably Mr. Deeds and 51st Dates. My 2 favorite Adam Sandler movies. Let me know down below. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie? Click. About 70% of the people that watch Click have liked it. I mean, it's not the greatest from what I understand. To be honest with you, I've not seen it. I've not seen Click, so this should be fun. A harried workaholic, Michael Newman, played by Adam Sandler, doesn't have time for his wife, Kate Beckinsale, and children, not if he's to impress his ungrateful boss and earn a well-deserved promotion. So when he meets Morty, Christopher Walken, a loopy sales clerk, he gets the answer to his prayers, a magical remote that allows him to bypass life's little distractions with increasingly hysterical results. But as Michael gleefully mutes, skips, and scans past his family and his friends, the remote gradually takes over his life and begins to program him in this fast, funny, and out-of-control comedy adventure. Click. Let me know. You like Click? Like Adam Sandler? Like I said, my favorites are Mr. Deeds and 50 First Dates. Wow. The one Disney title I did find that I didn't have in my collection, Spooky Buddies. Spooky Buddies. G-rated, 88 minutes from 2011. It's a family comedy. Evidently, this is the fifth film in this Air Buddies franchise. I've not seen this one, nor have I seen... I've seen the first two, I do believe. I don't think I've seen the last three. So, anyway, wanted to add this to my collection. Did not have it. This is the only one that the disc was actually in good shape. All the other Disney stuff was destroyed. So there you go. Disney's irresistible talking puppies are back in an all-new movie that takes them far across town to a mysterious mansion where something very spooky is going on. With the help of some unexpected new friends, including a friendly ghost, this exciting adventure is howling good buddy fun. In a race against a no-good hound, the buddies and their new friends, Pip, Zelda, Rodney, and Skip, must stop Warwick, the warlock, and save the world from his dastardly deeds. Overflowing with action, humor, and a bag full of bonus features, Spooky Buddies is a spectacular adventure that treats you to a celebration of friendship and teamwork your whole family will enjoy. Have you guys seen the Air series, the Air Buddies series of movies? If you have, let me know what you thought. Oh, and the other thing, this had the Disney Movie Rewards code still in it, so win. Now, I am trying to put together as many of these Saturday Night Live, the best of things as I can. And the first, well, not the first, one of many, but I have picked up this one, Phil Hartman, Saturday Night Live. This is 84 minutes from 2004. It's not rated. Of course, it's type of documentary, but it's all his best skits. They called him the glue of Saturday Night Live, the man who held it all together. Phil Hartman was one of the most respected performers ever in Saturday Night Live history. See why in this hilarious look at his 8 memorable years on the show. You'll see the best of Frank Sinatra, Bill Clinton, anal retentive chef, unfrozen caveman lawyer, and many more. Plus there's extra material, including scenes that were cut after dress rehearsal and never seen until now. So it's got dress rehearsal and outtakes. Are you a Saturday Night Live fan? I've been one for many years. Phil Hartman. And I did find another one in good shape. One of my favorite on Saturday Night Live, Will Ferrell. That's right, Will Ferrell. 72 minutes from 2003. It's not rated. Will Ferrell may look like the guy next door, but there's nothing ordinary about his comic creations. From 1995 to 2002, he dominated Saturday Night Live with characters as different as Craig the Cheerleader and President George W. Bush. See the best of Celebrity Jeopardy and Bobby and Marty Culp, along with plenty of yelling, near nudity, and more cowbell. Plus, there's extra material, including Will's favorite scenes that were cut after dress rehearsal and never seen until now. I loved when he did George Bush. It was really good. So, there you go. Will Ferrell, Saturday Night Live. So the one horror movie I picked up. Sad situation out there, folks. Sad situation. These are from Goodwill. These last four from Goodwill. Ron Perlman. I like Ron Perlman. He's been in Hellboy and he also did Beauty and the Beast. The Last Winter, a film by Larry Fessenden. The Last Winter. That looks creepy as heck, doesn't it? The scariest movie of the year? Well, we shall see. Not rated, 2006, 111 minutes. It's a horror mystery. Feverishly real and terrifying. In the pristine tundra of northern Alaska, winter is brutal, but for one small team of oil scouts, this season is about to turn deadly. As an unseen evil stalks the isolated crew, nature's violent fury adds to their fear and torment. Horrifying visions in the snow close in, and they'll soon discover that not everything buried beneath the ice is resting in peace. The Last Winter. Look at this picture on the back. Holy moly. I like anything that has to do, is not set in very cold or snow. I don't know why. I enjoy that. And last but not least, another kind of movie my wife wanted me to pick up. It's got Harvey Keitel, Danny Aiello, Rod Steiger, Susan Sarandon, and Kevin Kline. Movie I've never seen, but was brand new. Brand new, The January Man. 97 minutes from 1989. It's R-rated. It's a crime comedy, I guess. Oscar winners Kevin Kline and Susan Sarandon team with Mary Elizabeth Mastro Antonio, Harvey Keitel, Danny Aiello, Rod Steiger, and Alan Rickman for this intense thriller about a serial killer on the loose in Manhattan. Ex-cop Nick Starkey is the only man in New York brilliant enough to find a vicious serial killer, but returning to his job is as complicated an undertaking as nabbing the culprit. Forced to work alongside the brother who fired him, Nick also has to come to terms with the ex-girlfriend who married his brother, and the mayor's young daughter, who's fallen in love with him. But with time running out and everyone counting on him, Nick sets aside his personal turmoil to root out the killer. Until that, too, involves a personal stake he'll never be able to accept losing. Sounds interesting. Let me know if you've seen it down below. The January Man. So, there you go. Kind of slim pickings, but some good stuff there. A couple of things I wanted to add to my collection. I'm happy to do it. So this being, excuse me, just a second. Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. It's giveaway Sunday. That's right, I'm going to give away. Now, yesterday's winner, Jeremy, he got a hold of me and said that he wasn't necessarily interested in any of the physical stuff that I had to give away, but he asked if he knew I had some digital codes. So he asked if he could choose some digital codes. So indeed, I let him do that because, why not? I have them. If he wants digital, he's welcome to them. And so that's going to be the theme for this week. If you guys want any of my digital codes, I'm going to give away 2 of those. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let me show you real quick. So here are all the digital codes that are available. I added a whole bunch of them. I can't guarantee every one of them is going to work, but if you win this week's giveaway, you'll be able to choose 2 of these, or you can choose one of these or one of the physical copies. Now, these are the same ones that I had last week, same ones, but or you can choose 2 of these. It doesn't matter. It's all your choice. You just remember you get 2. So we got Barbie Benton in X-Ray and Schizoid. This is a Scream Factory release, still factory sealed. Astro Zombies, a Kino Lorber release. A Quiet Place DVD, still factory sealed. 10 Cloverfield Lane, still factory sealed. Stephen King's Dr. Sleep, still factory sealed. Hereditary, the only one that's not factory sealed, but it does have a slip, and I just took I harvested the digital code from it. Distorted, factory sealed, with Christina Ricci and John Cusack. And finally, the theme of this week's haul, that's right, the 20 movies, 6 DVDs, the Ultimate Hitchcock Collection can be yours. So you can have two of these movies, 2 of these box sets, whatever, or 2 of the codes, or a combination of the 2. Let me know if you're the winner. So in the comments below, we will use the word collection, COLLECTION. Collection is the mystery, is the code for this week. Okay, use that in the comment section below, and on Saturday, the upcoming Saturday, which will be the 29th, I do believe. The 29th, I'll use the YouTube comment picker and announce a winner, and I'll send whatever you want free to you. So because I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching, and I like giving back. I like to share. So there you go. Hey, that's it today for my stuff, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to spend my day watching a little hockey and a couple movies. So from North Las Vegas, you guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you, and until the next time, oh yeah, give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe, it costs you nothing. I appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. So long. Peace.